Andy Keyes here. Andy, this is really a fascinating exhibition.
Thank you. It's taken a couple of years to get everything together, but yeah, we're here to educate the public and let the kids have a feel of the weapons of the day, and they seem to really love it.
So, are we talking UN here?
No, this is US forces in
US
World War II. Yeah, World War II, and obviously we have a British weapon as well from the same era, World War II. We have dummy bullets and all sorts,
Could you give us a little bit of a progression there, Andy, from the oldest gun to the most modern that you have there?
The oldest gun is actually the 1911 Colt pistol. That's actually the oldest. Then we had the 1928 Thompson machine gun, which is what I'm holding here. Then we had
Is that rapid fire?
This is automatic, yeah. So they call them man stoppers because the velocity of the bullet. So very dangerous weapon. And then basically these two are pretty much the same, 1942, 43, because the paratroopers used this one here during the parachute into Normandy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But 1911 is the oldest that we have, that they actually still use in America as well.
And where did your love of history come from, Andy? Military history?
Yeah. My father, grandfather all served.
All in the service?
Yep. There's 7 of my 9 brothers, and myself. And I now do military radio as well for the forces worldwide. And I just love military.
This is your own collection?
Yes. And I just love it. Absolutely love it. And it's every boy's dream to dress up in the uniform.
Just to get to hold a gun,
Absolutely, yeah. I look forward to the weekends, meeting the public, giving them information.
And it's great because it's not on a page anymore. It's not on the film. It's not in the film Private Ryan anymore. It's there. Real. You can touch it. It's real. And you have your blanks there. Are they real ammunition?
No, they're dummy ammunition. Oh, no. I'd be too tempted to load up,
Okay, so you've got Aidan there beside you.
We have indeed, Aidan.
And Aidan is going to tell me... Aidan?
Yes.
Okay. You are fascinated in the history and you're going to tell me about the Irish Lord Haw Haw.
Yes, so Lord Haw Haw, as he later became known, was actually William Joyce. He was of Irish descent. He was born in America but moved to Ireland, Salt Hill, exactly, quite soon after his birth. He grew up in a very pro-English family, and this was at the time of the War of Independence. So his family would have been billeting RIC members, and he became known for his association with the Black and Tans, even though he was quite young. He was in his teens. He ended up being probably the youngest person to have a hit on them, really, by the IRA. He narrowly escaped that, just taking the wrong route home from school. So soon he moved to Northern Ireland and then to England, to college, where his family moved with him. And when he went into college, he became associated with fascist movements. He soon joined the BUF, which is the British Union of Fascists. He was known for his street brawling and his excellence, I suppose, at public speaking.
How did he get the name Haw Haw?
This is where it comes. The BUF, the British Union of Fascists, was disbanded kind of before the war, and he moved to Germany. And because of his ability to speak English, he got a job in the German foreign radio service. So they would sort of broadcast to the British Isles, British-speaking countries, German propaganda. So he got a job in that, and he soon became this personality of Lord Haw Haw that had kind of existed before, but he built up. So during the war, he broadcasted as Lord Haw Haw, was what he was called.
So that's where Lord Haw Haw
came from. So there were agitating broadcasts and stuff, but people did listen to them because they wanted to know was what they were listening to just propaganda. But after the war then, when he was captured, they tried him, and he was found guilty of 3 counts of treason, and then executed. It's debatable whether he should have been executed because he wasn't exactly a British citizen, so you couldn't be found guilty of treason, but that's what happened.
Okay, well, that's
you.
the story in depth.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aidan. I want to bring Andy back in here again, Andy, and you're going to tell us about your tent here, which you slept in last night.
We did indeed, yeah, we set up last
Really?
night. Yeah, absolutely. It was lovely. It was lovely, honestly. It was so warm and it was quiet. It was lovely.
And it is authentic. It is the real
It
thing.
is indeed, yes. All 90% of our items here are from
Real
the era,
thing.
from World War II.
So this is what you love to do, Andy, Reenactment Ireland.
Yes.
You love to go around the military festivals, all kinds of festivals,
We do.
and you show people, let people have a hands-on of the real thing, of stuff they would never get their hands on. Brilliant stuff. And also your interest of history, you can share that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, education, we're trying to keep alive the memory of what it was like in World War II. We're not trying to promote war, we're just letting everybody
Good point.
know.
It's
Absolutely.
just to prove to people, to show to people what it was like to serve in an army at that time.
Absolutely.
Well done, Danny. They're very
Thanking you.
informative, and thank you very much for talking
You're very
to us.
welcome.
And enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank
I'll
you.
try, thank you.